Okay, you guys, I am back. And this time I forgot what... Okay, yes, my next image was layer stamped images. And I'm not going to use I'm going to use stamps like this. And these, I don't know who they're by because I've had them like forever ago. And let's see, I did come across a few stamped images. This is a 7gypsy one. It's a butterfly. I have some splatters I think I want to use, but this is by Recollection, so I'm going to try those. And then I have this right here, and these are just, and this one is a Viva Decor stamp, and these are just a few stamps that I've come across. But this is what I want to do. Let me find my Versamark. Yeah, I think I want to emboss this, these. I don't know where I have some, got VersaFine over here. I'm looking for a Versamark. Okay, I'll have to open one. I know I have one open, but I'll open one, but I could talk to you as I do this. This right here, what I did was, once you wet these pages, they're not super thin, but they are thin, and this is in this book right here. I'm gonna do this on my own and then come back and show you guys what I did to the cover of this. But yeah, so I started this first page, and it's as thick as it is. It's not super thick, and I can actually use the back of it too. But what I did was I glued, for this one I actually glued a page to it so that it wasn't as thin as it is. But what I want to do to this, let's see, I think I have some fine embossing powder, but I don't know where my, let me see if I can wipe this with something. My cornstarch dabber thing is, you know, that powder thing that you, I don't know where I would have put it. I haven't done mixed media in a minute, so I haven't, but I've been doing some embossing. Let me see if it's in here in my drawer. I do not know where. I need to clean my drawers out, you guys. And I tell you, I got a lot of stuff in here. It's probably why I can't find. Oh, I got a lot of stuff in here. It's sticking on the bottom. That's why I can't find that embossing thing. You know that little powder puff thing that you keep your embossing powder from going everywhere? That's what I'm looking for. And I probably just need to go and buy more. But anyway, I'm going to stop looking for it. And I'm going to go ahead and, let's see. I am going to use, I'm using the Versamark. And I'm going to use, let's see, this is Nouveau embossing powder. I think this is black. Yeah. Or this one is Recollection. Is it Detail embossing powder? Yeah. It's black too. But, and then I'm going to use this Versamark. And I am going to use, since I'm doing this now, and I like it, I'm going to use these stamps. This one, and I'm going to use this one. I know it's on here. I haven't used these in quite some time. But I don't want to use it on a, I could put it on a block. Let me put it on a block. Yeah. But I won't use the whole thing. So I'm going to put it on a block, but I'm going to use it like in different spaces. So here we go. And I want to emboss this because I just want full coverage of this right here. And this is distressed, so of course it is, and then I'm going to put this down right here so that it would catch my embossing powder. And I'm going to use the Nuvo embossing powder, you guys. And I don't know how well this is going to adhere to this, but we'll give it a try, you guys. Yeah. And then too, like I said, I couldn't find my, you know, embossing buddy. So it is what it is. I'm going to try to get only what I want on here. But I do this so that you will get a great image of the image that's on there. And then I'm going to take this and put it back in here. Yeah, and then we're going to heat emboss it. And that's because I want, you can use another technique. I prefer to use this one because I want this to really pop on the page. So just bear with me, you guys, as I do this. I'm really not liking this heat tool. I need to really get my other one because I liked it. I didn't have a problem with it. I mean, it's a lot quieter, but as I mentioned before, I'm not, I guess everything Ranger isn't so great, right? But yeah. So, I guess it does the job, but I don't think it does the job as fast as my, I think I have a Doris or a Nicole, one of those. I think Nicole is Doris, I'm not certain. But I think that works better for me anyway. Maybe it gets hotter faster, I don't know, but they said this is supposed to be good. Okay, so that is my, that's the first image I did. So now I'm going to do more images, and I'm going to just hold this. That looks like I got it backwards, and I'm going to place it where I want to, mostly on the edges. I'm going to place this a couple of different places on here. So yeah. Okay, you guys. So now I'm going to just cover that up. And I'm going to put the embossing powder on that too. And yeah, so even if I lose the colors on my page, that black will always stay there. Let's start with this right here. We're going to start with this edge, and I am going to put it on here. I think that's where I have it. I have light, so I think I could see the light on here. Just got to make sure I cover it really well. Okay, I think that's the... Yep, I got it there. And then I can use this. I can actually see where the wet spots are. Put that over there. So then, this book is just big, you guys. So other than me tearing the book out of the page, it really makes it difficult for me to use this. And I have it right on this edge right here, so that you can see what I'm doing. Let me move this here, and I'm just going to pour it on this area. Okay. There you go. That's on there, and then I have it one more place right here. Pour it on there. and pour it off. Yeah. So, those are the 3 places I actually put it. Alright. Yeah, this book is huge. Okay, so let me take this. And somebody asked me about the Magicals. They asked me what they were. I don't know what to... You know how you have the... I don't know what you would actually... Let's see. It's like watercolor, but it sparkles. Oh, it can, because I have some black. Let me do this. Magicals are, you know, the Lindy Stamp Gangs, the embossing powders and stuff. Well, this one is almost like a color burst, like the Lindy's, you know, the Lindy's that you put the water in and they do the color. Well, you can actually use this and just put bits and pieces, I mean some on your page and then spray it. And I'll show you guys, because I do want some more color in here. So I'll show you guys exactly what it how it works. And I actually have some magical, what is it called? Shakers. Yes, I'll use that and show you what it actually looks like. Yeah. So I think I want some brown on this page, just to say, you know, I want it to have that antique-y looking feel. So I think I'm gonna try. Let me see if I have a brown looking color. And excuse me. And the Magicals, I think I have black Magicals. I got so many of them. I had to look through each and every one of them, the old ones and the new ones, to see if I had the same colors, and those were the same. The set that I showed you was the one that was the only duplicate that I had. So right now, for all of you that wanted to know what Magicals were, I think I'm gonna show you on this page. Okay, so there you go with the layer stamped images. Yes, though it's script and it's dots, it's still a stamp. So yes, that's what I did. And then I used the emboss technique to layer them. Let me see if I have a brown color of these. I think these are the colors that's on here. Pink looks okay, and that's a brownish looking color. Let's try that, and I'll show you what Magicals do, except for this right here is the powder form of this, and I'm just going to sprinkle some. This color is called Papa Pink. So I'm just going to, and you only need a little, and that's what I got to keep, I got to remember. Okay, so, and I don't know if this is going to activate my watercolor either. See, I don't know everything. I don't profess to know everything, but sometimes I'll do stuff and I find out by doing it. That is what a Magical is, and then once you spray it, you can move it, you can let it drip. Yes, any kind of way. I think it needs a little more. Yeah, there where the color didn't take. And yeah, I think that pink makes a difference too. Yes, so there you go with the Magical. So you see how the Magical work. I am going to try another color. And they have, I think I got different stuff that does the same thing, but I don't want to use everything on this page. What I want to do to this next is splatter. I want to splatter with this. I want to splatter white and black on this page, but I think I'm going to wait until I actually finished the whole page before I splatter it. I think this is pretty much about as much as I'm going to do to this page. In a minute, I'm going, well, other than the outsides. And I want to tone this page down. So everybody loves Tim Holtz Distress Inks, but I want to use his Distress Oxides to do it. I want browns. I do have, this is a Fossil Amber. I don't know if this is his first, second, or third. So don't ask me. I have all three of the sets. I just don't know which set is which. So I'm just going to pick colors, and I want them to be brown-like colors. So that's what we're going to go with. I'm going to use an antique linen. Let's see how. A Fossil Amber and a Gathered Twigs. Yeah. So right now I am drying the paint, the Magicals, and I just use the shakers. No big difference. The other ones you just have to dip it out with a little something. That's not a Distress Oxide. Okay, here's a vintage photo Distress Oxide too. So I just want to make sure all of this is dry. I might have to edit this video, huh? Make sure all of this is dry, and then I'll go from there. Let's see if it's dry all the way through. That feels dry. That feels dry. I know it's not dry there. It has a puddle there and there. There's a puddle. So what I'm going to do, because I want this to be antique-y looking, I'm going to tone it down. Alright, you guys? And I'm going to show you how I'm going to do that. Okay. So, I could start it now. To do this, I'm almost certain I'm going to need, and I'm using Vintage Photo right now. I'm almost certain that I'm going to need my baby wipes. Alright, you guys. And as you see, I just kind of rub that on there. And I'm just going to rub it in just to give it some. As you see, yes, that paint does move. The watercolor does move. Okay, you could do it this way, which I'm going to start off doing it this way, and then I'll show you what I'll do to the rest. I'm just trying to really, I need to tone this down so it's not so bright, in my face bright. And this time, I'm going to mist it. And I'm misting each one of these spots, and I'm going to move this paint all over. Alright, you guys, let's cover this back. So now let's move this. And I'll kind of move some of this over different places, because I do want to see it. I just need to tone these colors down. I know it looks like a mess, right? But by the time I use whatever I want to use on it, I know, you just do it, right? Yeah. Yeah. So I think that is pretty much, let's see, some of this needs to be. Alright, you guys, what do you think? Alright, because now I'm going to have to start doing something to make it look like whatever I do to it goes there. But I do want to, this is the Distress Oxide. I'll do the edges when I finish the whole page, kind of frame it out. So it is not so, I think it's more vintagey now. So I am going to find a paper of some sort or something to add to this. And I am going to have to, I like these colors, but I like the numbers, you guys. I like that. But I want to show you what I want to do with it. I don't know if you all actually kept your grunge stuff. Oh yeah, I love Tim Holtz grunge anything. But he has some great, grunge stuff if you kept yours. I think there's some great big letters. Yes. Okay. He has great letters. Alright. And I want a D for Dorothy. So I'm going to use this great big D. Yeah. I like this. And I think because these has colors, I want this to be, I don't know what color, but I'm going to use that. Oh, this stinks. Oh my gosh, this grunge. When I tell you it stinks, you know what, guys? I want it to spell my name. So not only am I going to use that great big E, I'm going to use other letters on here. I'm going to use this one. And it's going to look unproportionate. I may not use those numbers then. There's a D. And here is another D. You guys kept your stuff, right? Oh, yeah. This is the Tim Holtz. Let me show you. Grunge board letters. Yeah, remember when Tuesday Morning had them on sale for a little or nothing? Yeah, I don't think. As much as I like it, I just collected them and kept collecting them. These right here, and you got 2 in a pack for, gosh, a little or nothing. Yeah, but that's these. And I just got packages and packages of them. But I love those things. And they never, I always say, his stuff never goes out of style. Alright, you guys. Yeah, so I hold on to his stuff. Like I hold on to everything else, right? Okay. Alright, so now that I got that done, I'm going to have to paint these letters. And it has a lot of color on it, so really I can do it in white and still make this work for me. So let's move this, and as I work on this book, I am going to show you the progress that I make. But so far you see where I'm going with it. But this time, because I am going to spray these, I'm going to actually spray them. I'm going to use a Tim Holtz stain spray. Picket fence, this right here. Yeah. Yeah, remember, you guys, all this stuff works together. Okay, so let me get my piece of paper here, because I don't, as much as I have this, I just don't want it to go all over the place. I don't know how well this is going to adhere, but we'll see. Yeah, we're going to spray it white. I probably should have painted it. I would have used less paint. But we're going to spray it white, and the next time I come back, it's going to be in the book, you guys. It says D. I should put Miss D there, right? But yeah, okay, you guys. So I'm going to let this dry, and then maybe it just didn't. You know, when you have stuff forever. Yeah, I probably have to, I'm sure I have to paint it and do it again. But okay, you guys, when I come back, I'll show you what I did with it in the book. All right, thanks for watching. Bye.